is here, and man, they got my little Keyblade. I don't know if you guys can see that. I got my little Keyblade here, and man, am I so happy. Apparently, we got a trailer drop for a new Kingdom Hearts game. And it's not Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a Kingdom Hearts 3 shirt. It's Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, wow, this is actually pretty crazy considering the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out in like 2019, right? And then we got some DLC that was dropped like a year or so later with the Remind DLC. So it's pretty nuts. This might be the first time we've actually gotten a Kingdom Hearts game, you know, basically back to back that isn't a spin-off game, right? Like something in the mainline series. But I know the spin-off games are important, yada yada yada. We can go into detail about that. But this was originally supposed to be a video on the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, which I'm actually about to go to see here in a little bit. So I wanted to make a reaction video to this. So let me go ahead and put the Keyblade down here. And we'll just keep it sitting down here in the background. And what I'm going to do is grab my chair, and we're going to actually do a reaction video to this. So here we go. And I'm going to make a quick edit right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so when I woke up this Sunday morning, the last thing I expected was to get messages about, oh, there's a Kingdom Hearts 4, there's a Kingdom Hearts 4. And it's so funny. This was like the same time when, it reminds me of when Sora was first announced in Super Smash Bros. And I did not make a video about that. I was going to, but I never got never got a chance to. I'm not big into Super Smash Bros. Anymore. I stopped playing it years ago. Probably about like 2018, 2019, I stopped playing it around the time Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. So it's pretty funny when Sora was introduced in Super Smash Bros. I got these messages from people saying like, oh, Sora's in Smash finally. You know, what do you think about that? Did you see that? Did you check it out? Yes, I saw it. It's fine. It's great. It's a little too late for me to be interested in the franchise again after, you know, I've been playing since the Nintendo 64 era, since the first Super Smash Bros. And I still have it. I'm just not interested no more. I think it's cool. I wish Sora was actually in there earlier, rather than put like a bunch of these other characters that I didn't really care about. And I just completely lost interest then. But you don't want to hear about that. We want to get into see what is the 20th anniversary trailer. Apparently that's what it's called. When it came across my feed, the first thing I thought was like, you know what? This is a perfect time for me to make a video and come back to YouTube for a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make a reaction video to this. And we're going to see exactly what the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer is about, or what any other information that they're going to be throwing up here. Because Square-Enix is doing a lot of stuff right now, even with, you know, you got Final Fantasy 16 that's supposed to be coming out eventually. There's this other Final Fantasy game that came out, I think it's called First Soldier or something like that. So Square Enix is doing a lot of stuff with Final Fantasy, and I'm glad they're starting to move forward with Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and see this. Let me just grab my laptop here, and we're going to go ahead and get it started. Yeah, I'm just looking at my phone, and I just keep getting messages from people trying to tell me about this. Even my own buddy, he called me out of nowhere. It's like, hey man, did you know there's a Kingdom Hearts 4 thing going on? I do know, dude. You're probably seeing this video right now. I'm about to check it out right now. Okay, so the trailer is 7 minutes and 40 seconds long. That's pretty long for something that's just supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement. So I want to see what else they have in here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna give you my reaction on it and my thoughts on it afterwards, and we'll see where it goes from here. All right, so it's called Kingdom Hearts 20th Anniversary Announcement Trailer. I'm watching this off the Kingdom Hearts official channel, not the IGN channel, even though they're the same thing. But we're gonna go ahead and see it. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Kingdom Hearts 20th Anniversary. Yeah, so the first Kingdom Hearts game came out in 2002. I don't know which month it came out during that time. Oh, Xehanort. Okay, so this is obviously Kingdom Hearts X, but it's taking place during, I guess, Iroquois and Xehanort's time when they're kids, and I guess it's going to show what Master Xehanort was doing during the time of Birth by Sleep, when he obviously went to these worlds before Terra and the rest of them went there. But I'm glad that they're showing that there was, you know, more Keyblade wielders around this time, because it makes you think that it was just Iroquois and Xehanort during this time period. But if they're finding people like Maleficent and stuff, is that Gandalf? No, I'm just kidding. If they're finding people like Maleficent and stuff, you think that these characters will remember, you know, a lot of these Keyblade wielders? I guess Maleficent does. This is loud. I'm gonna turn this down for a bit. That's obviously the master of all masters. There's no way he's just gonna say morning like that. I want... Stay true to the light. Okay, so this is obviously going to be them struggling with, you know, who they become later on. We already know how it ends, but, you know, it's like a Star Wars sort of thing, where we get to see their kind of humble beginnings. So this will be pretty neat to dive into that. So if he knew Xehanort was evil this whole time, why did he invite him to the Master's coronation and all that type of stuff? I would have never been around him. The long-awaited finale for free. You know, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. I'm about a minute, 52 seconds in. And I'm just going to say this about Kingdom Hearts X. You'll probably never see something from Kingdom Hearts X on this channel. Mostly because I don't really play like a lot of mobile games. And by the time Kingdom Hearts Chi X or whatever you're going to call it came along and I played it, this was before they had all like the good DLC and stuff come out. I already beaten everything and I was getting kind of bored because it took them a few months to get like an update out. So by the time the update came out, I already had a new phone. I didn't have the same apps on it no more, and I just didn't keep up with it. So I tried to log back into it recently, and the app doesn't work. it doesn't work, or I don't know if it's just my phone or not, but it doesn't work. I mean, I have Genshin Impact on there, and that works fine. So it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. I don't know why it's like that, but it's very weird. So I don't know if they're going to update that app, if that's what's going to happen. They're going to put all that back on there, or whether all the old stuff is gone and they're just going to go with what's going on with Xehanort and Master Iroquois. That will be interesting to see what they do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Kingdom Hearts X timeline is very interesting. I wish that was like a full game rather than what they did when they just made it like cinematics and stuff like that. I wish it was like a full game. Rather than it just being a mobile port. But okay, so we're going to go back into it. I'm going to start back at a minute and 52 seconds, so let's go. An unwritten era. Okay, more Kingdom Hearts X stuff. Everything is connected. Of course everything's connected. What is this music? I better not get copyrighted. Light and darkness brought the beginning, and hearts nurtured it. So is that the masters of all masters, or Xehanort? It's passed down time and time again until the land was filled with thriving people. You get the whole Sailor Boy outfit. This is City of Light and Darkness, Dreams and Distortion. Okay, so this is during Kingdom Hearts X time. The missing link. This better not be. Are you serious? I remember me and my buddy, we made this idea like a long time ago, when that there was gonna be this sort of Keyblade wielder or Keyblade master that nobody remembered. Like, he does a lot of stuff, but everybody forgets about him. I swear, this seems like this is exactly what they're doing. So this guy has all the powers of the other characters that he's using as statues. The outfits are very pirate-esque. Is this an MMO or something? Power of Cloud. This is... Is this a multiplayer one? What is this? And now you awoke in this world, the stars shone contoured in the pitch black sky. We're getting really Final Fantasy with this type of stuff. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Closed beta test. Oh, dang. Another mobile game. Jesus, it looks good. It actually looks better than what Kingdom Hearts X is. Okay, the Lost Master arc. Alright, we're on to something different now. I don't even know how to react to that one. Isn't the ending you desire, it brings you desire. What? Then leave this world for another. Okay, is this Shibuya? Options are endless. So is this after Kingdom Hearts 3? Where are we now? The heart resides in the soul, which in turn is guided by fate to its rightful place. Oh man, the graphics are beautiful. By the way, even for that mobile game that they just showed a moment ago, the graphics are really good. The choice is yours once more. But I mean, it's Square-Enix. They're masters at this type of stuff. Oh, is that him? Yeah, it's him! It's Sora! Let's get it! Let's go! God, he looks old! Sora, you're old now, buddy! Oh, who's this? You've been asleep since you arrived in this world 7 days ago. Yeah, Sora looks like this after 7 days. No way. How old is he? Quadratum? It's a world full of life. But for you and I, it's similar to an afterworld, I suppose. So this like purgatory, sort of like an afterlife for Sora a little bit. This looks beautiful. That's obviously Darkside, which they gave him a new look. It looks pretty neat. Uh-oh! Not the Mercedes! No, not the Toyota! Keyblade! Keyblade! Let's go! Let's go! Keyblade! So it's obviously taken from Kingdom Hearts 3, more sort of spectacle way of doing things. Which, funny, this is how Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to be like, but it didn't turn out that way. I already talked about how I felt about that game. I need to talk about how I felt about Kingdom Hearts 3, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is not my favorite Kingdom Hearts. I don't even think it's one of the best. If you do leave this world behind, don't expect to return to the one from which you came. Okay. Oh, that's a 4. Okay, it's a V. Okay, so they're doing Roman numerals. Okay. Donald? Obviously Donald. Yep, Donald and Goofy. Let me guess, they're going to be looking for Sora. He can help. Oh wait, are they looking for somebody else? Do you think you're going? Magic in the making. Okay, Disney and Square Enix, we got it. A recap video of this event will be available at a later date. Wow. Okay, that was really cool. I don't know what to say about the Kingdom Hearts 4 one. I actually thought the other two was relatively interesting. I mean, we're going through. Let me go ahead and put this away. We're going through a timeline that's not exactly explored too much. I think we should move on from Xehanort. You know, Star Wars sort of has the same problem too. I know I bring up Star Wars. And they obviously didn't go over the worlds that's going to be in Kingdom Hearts 4, but it seems like they're going to use the same engine and sort of features in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is fine, because Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite out of the Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably my fourth. And, you know, if I had to list them, it's probably the fourth. Excuse me, probably the fourth favorite down there. And I will make a video at some point talking about exactly why I think Kingdom Hearts 3 did click for me like the other ones did. And this is like the perfect time to do it. We're on the 20th anniversary, so you know, hopefully sometime in the near future I'll probably get that out. But this is pretty interesting what they're doing with this third one. So I guess Donald and Goofy, and they kind of mentioned during that towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 with Riku sort of looking for Sora, so I guess that they're probably going to be the ones that's traveling to different worlds And Sora's, it's going to be like the side story that's going to be going on here. Sora's obviously always going to be the main character, but I would like it if they did go with what they're kind of doing right now a little bit with the DLC and Melody of Memory and stuff like that, where they're like, okay, let's see what Riku and Kairi's doing. Let's see how they're trying to look for Sora, see how they're trying to find Sora. This video was very bright. I don't know if you guys can see. I guess it's also the gray shirt too, and I got my white wall back here. It's kind of weird. It's very bright. I would love to see them sort of like tackle that from a different perspective while we're also doing, you know, the Sora stuff on the side. Obviously, Sora is going to have to be a part of it, but it seems like the city that he's in is obviously going to be a big thing. I don't know how big that world is going to be, but that can be sort of like the hub for Sora into Donald and Goofy and the rest of them try to find them. I would love to see Riku and Kairi sort of like split up and they go to different worlds, sort of like how Birth by Sleep was a little bit. And, you know, they go to different worlds and they, you know, try to help people with their problems, stuff like that, while also searching for Sora. Kind of like how Kingdom Hearts 2 did a little bit. Would be very, very creative for them to do that rather than just put Sora in the forefront once again. And have Sora, you know, he could still be there. Obviously, he's still going to be like the main focus, the main character. But, you know, he could also be part of this side plot, and this whole side plot could be with him, because we don't know who this girl is either. She looks like she's straight out of Final Fantasy 15 or something like that. So, we'll see. And we also have, man, I can't remember that guy's name. The other dude, the guy who looks like Noctis. I can't remember his name. It's been a while since I played Kingdom Hearts 3. We also want to know, like, is she connected with him as well? And what happened to him after he defeated Sora, after Sora defeated him, regardless of what ending that you get in that, and how does he connect into the story? Like, is he the hero of this world, and then Sora comes here and in this sort of purgatory? Very interesting stuff they're presenting here, but we're going to go ahead and see. Well, guys, that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to go ahead and see the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, and I'll go ahead and catch you guys in the next one. I'll just stay here with my Keyblade, and hopefully I get this video out today. Thank you guys for watching, especially if you stuck around for the channel for this long. Hopefully I will have the rest of the critical run for Kingdom Hearts 3 out, and then we can start focusing on some other Kingdom Hearts stuff. I'm definitely going to get some Kingdom Hearts stuff out this year, man, because we're on the 20th anniversary. Kingdom Hearts 4 has just been announced. This is like the 10th game that's trending right now. The hype is real. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Alright, catch you guys in the next one. Take care. See ya.